understanding, goodwill, and peace through Rotary ideal service above self. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And welcome address, sir. Rotary Dinesh Babu, sir, please.
அனைவருக்கும் மாலை வணக்கம். ரோட்டா பஸ் ரோட்டரி பிசினஸ் ஸ்கூல் இதோட 11th சக்சஸ்ஃபுல் மீட்டிங் இன்னைக்கு நடக்க இருக்கிறது. தமிழ்நாடு மற்றும் ஸ்ரீலங்கால இருந்து 8 டிஸ்ட்ரிக்ட்ஸ்ல இருந்து 8 கிளப்ஸ் ஒன்னா சேர்ந்து இந்த ரோட்டா பஸ் மீட்டிங்ஸ் நடத்திட்டு வரோம். ஆன் பிஹாஃப் ஆஃப் ஆல் ரோட்டா பஸ் டீம், ஐ வெல்கம் த சீஃப் கெஸ்ட் டு இனாகிரேட் டாக்டர் Sheikh Shalim, who is going to inaugurate the Rota Bus meeting today. Welcome you, sir. And today's guest speaker and young entrepreneur, Mr. Tarun Mahadevan. I welcome you, sir. And DG and Muthu, sir. முத்து சார் பத்தி சொல்லணும்னா இது 11th மீட்டிங் நம்மளோடது. இதுல ஒரு ஆல்மோஸ்ட் 8 மீட்டிங்ஸ் மேல அவங்க கலந்துட்டு இருப்பாங்க. வர முடியலங்கிற ஒரு ரீசன் வந்து ஒரு மெசேஜ் பண்ணிடுவாங்க. நம்மளோட ஒரு நல்ல மோட்டிவேட்டர் முத்து சாரையும் எல்லாரும் சார்பாகவும் வரவேற்கிறேன். பிடிஜி விஜய் சார் மற்றும் நிறைய டிஸ்ட்ரிக்ட்ல இருந்து பிடிஜிஸ் வந்திருக்காங்க, டிஸ்ட்ரிக்ட் அபிஷியல்ஸ் வந்திருக்காங்க.
டிஜி மணிமாறன் from 2981.
சார் டிஜி மணிமாறன் சார், வெல்கம் யூ சார். ரோட்டரி அண்ட் பிசினஸ் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் ஃப்ரம் தமிழ்நாடு, ஸ்ரீலங்கா அண்ட் அதர் கண்ட்ரீஸ் எல்லாரையும் வந்து எங்கள் ரோட்டா பஸ் டீம் சார்பாக வருக என்று வரவேற்கிறேன். தேங்க்யூ.
Thank you, Dinesh sir. So let us start with opening remarks by our governor, Sheikh Shalim sir. Please, sir.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. The Rota Bus, you are on the 11th meeting, and it has been a very successful event for the past few weeks, I believe. And I could not participate in many of the meetings, and because mostly it is all entrepreneurs, and as a retired professor, I have not much of interest to become an entrepreneur at this age, but still it is very useful. I believe the readings I got from the participants has been exemplary in the sense that it is very useful, and people are very eager to attend your meeting. There are entrepreneurs like Muthu Anachi, who is one of the oldest businessmen of Tamil Nadu, I believe. And today is a unique personality I see in Ms. Tarun Mahadevan. Welcome you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me, sir.
You are the youngest of the 11 people who spoke in Rota Bus, actually. Yeah. So when I went through your biodata, I could not believe that you are only 23.
Okay, sir.
Your website says you are only 23, and before 23, I think you have put in 2-3 years of experience in different businesses, different countries. You had your education in UK, I believe.
Yes, sir.
It is quite surprising, and to be very frank, it is very amusing to me to look at you. At this age, you are going to, and you have been shouldering the greatest responsibility of your family, business, as well as, I don't know what you have in mind today to deal with a lot of aspirants today.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so on this occasion, I welcome my batchmate, Manimaran. I could not see him, but Selva says that he is on the line. So welcome my batchmate Manimaran and the district governor nominee designate Muthu Anachi from our district, and I saw one assistant governor Gladys Fatma also on the screen. So welcome to all of you, and it is a very great venture, I should say, because 7 districts in Tamil Nadu and 1 from Sri Lanka is participating in this, and variety of people are coming in and getting out. And I'm very sure that this Rota Bus is going to be very useful to everyone, and this is going to be remembered by everyone. And I believe that every week you have been conducting a couple of meetings, 3 meetings per week, I believe. And from next week onwards, I think there is a change in the agenda. I've been told by Dinesh. So So the co-host for the meeting, Dinesh, is our lovable Rotarian who has been the chairman of my district conference, I should say, and that is very proud that he has conducted a wonderful conference in Trivandrum. And every Rotarian of our district has been remembering that for a long, long time. So I think today is going to be a very interesting day for the listeners. And once again, I thank the people who are anchoring this Rotabus for the benefit of the business community and the Rotary friendship community. And I believe that this will go for a very, very long time in the minds of the Rotarians as well as the entrepreneurs. So I thank for the opportunity, and I should extend my special thanks to Rotarian Selva, who is instrumental in making this program a very wonderful one. So thank you all, and I'm very eager to listen the young gentleman, Tarun Mahadevan, today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Governor, for your nice words. Thank you very much. And we are going now for bus talk.
சார் பஸ் ஸ்டாக் வந்து இன்னைக்கு ஒரு வரல, ஸ்கிப் பண்ணிடலாம் சார்.
அப்படிங்களா?
Yes.
Shall we go for introduction, sir?
Yes.
Before going into introduction, shall I share some? Have screen sharing, sir. One second. Dear friends, before we are going to start meeting, so shall we have a small video how to make this meeting meaningful and something maintain the decorum. So I'm sharing one small video animation.
Number 1, stay in the center of the screen. Your face shouldn't be too high or too low. Number 2, camera should be at its level.
Sound audible.
Number 4, while using your phone for video call, make sure it's in. Your background should be preferably realistic.
Sound audible alla.
I think this is what the maximum sound. Thanks for listening video. Sorry for the sometime it is not audible. Anyway, the picture is very easy to understand. So thanks for all your cooperation. Let us go for chief guest today's chief guest introduction by Rotarian. Please, sir.
Yeah. Good evening. This is Nataraj Sundaram, President of Rotary Club of the Chernobyl Phoenix. I'm immense privileged to introduce a young and dynamic, successful entrepreneur, Mr. Tarun Mahadevan, 23. Now works for his family business with operations pan-India. Apart from heading the Indian arm of his father's operation under the parent Cool Cream Milano, he also heads the industrial manufacturing arm of the business that is specializes in the automotive sector. Alongside his mother, having recently graduated from the University of Bath, Tarun holds a BSc honors in business administration. During his tenure in the United Kingdom, he gained experience in financial services and business strategy. Tarun worked with an investment services company specializing in global markets, working with the Bank of New York Mellon's depository receipt division. After a stint at banking, he switched over to the buy side, gaining exposure with a UK-based mid-market private equity firm. After having completed a couple of deals end to end, he decided to move back to India and focus on growing the family business. Above all, he is the proudest son of Mr. Mahadevan Hotbreads. Once again, I welcome you, sir. It's your time. Go ahead, please. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So, thanks a lot for having me here, sir. It's a great honor. It's a real honor to be amongst all of you. And I often tell people that I'm often too young to be invited to all these events, because I'm always, if not always, almost if not always, the youngest person in the room. So I'll do my best to share as much as I can with everybody. So I usually like to have a lot of questions from the audience. So I don't like to speak much. I just give a brief intro on our companies, and how we're sort of dealing with the current situation, especially with COVID-19. And then I think that we can open up, and I'm very happy to answer any questions anybody else has. So if you look at the business, we're primarily into F&B. So we're an F&B focused player. The Indian arm of our company under Cool Cream Milano now holds close to around 60 plus retail units pan India. Specialize in fine dine restaurants, cafes, bakeries, and other quick QSR concepts. So a lot of our say around 90% of our business is from Tamil Nadu. Around 10% is in other states across the country. We don't believe much in operating in a franchise model. We like.
Sir, excuse me. So
Yes, sir.
voice கொஞ்சம் feasible இல்ல, கொஞ்சம் sound.
Can you hear me now, sir? Is it better now?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So as I was mentioning, sir, so 90% of our revenue comes in from Tamil Nadu, around 10% from other states. Mostly we don't operate with franchise models. All of our restaurants are owner operated and owner run as well. So right now, obviously, the pandemic has really caused new issues and new challenges for the business, with dine-in not being allowed, and around 70% of our business was dine-in. 30% was only takeaway and delivery. So now that represents, now with only takeaway and delivery being allowed, we've got around 70% of our business almost non-existent. So with no revenues coming in, our controllable costs being controlled as much as possible. But our non-controllable costs like salaries, rentals, all of that, that's just been increasing month on month. So it's been a challenge, but successfully we've been able to mitigate some of our risks. We've been able on the cost line on the control பண்ணிக்கிறோம். landlordலாம் பேசிட்டு negotiate பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். Of course, we have to we have one simple policy that, as opposed to making a lot of people making 2-3 people suffer a lot, we have a policy of making the entire company suffer but a little, so everybody shares the burden. So that's just a brief about our company. I mean, I joined the company around 2 years back, and since then we've we've been growing at a great pace. We've registered around 45% year-on-year growth for 2 FYs continuously, and of course now with things looking like how they are, challenging times indeed. So we really have to change the way business is done. எப்படி அந்த business model மாறுது, customer எப்படி யோசிவாங்க, all of that is in uncertain times. So we're taking each day as it comes, and seeing how we can really change the way business is done, and hopefully things will be looking much better in a couple of months. So we are looking for a lot of support from the government as well, in terms of your moratorium extensions, your GST and statutory payment supports, ESI, PF and all of that. They are in the works, is what we've been told, because the worst part about the current scenario is இது எல்லாருக்கும் புதுசு. Nobody's been in this scenario before. Everybody is in a sort of a new territory. So we're all seeing how we can really mitigate ourselves and really navigate our companies and the businesses throughout this. And we've made a lot of tough decisions. We've had to close down a lot of units. All the units that were under review, not profitable, we immediately closed down. And a lot of the decisions we've started making so far is we've made the team understand that it's not from a cost cutting perspective, it's purely from a cash flow perspective. So it's a challenging time indeed, because unless there's cash coming into the company, it's very difficult for us to meet all our cost obligations and supplier obligations as well. So we've been in constant touch with all our stakeholders, suppliers, employees, partners, franchise partners, management teams, everybody, and even customers as well, to ensure that we're doing our best to ensure that everything is going well, and that we can support each other much better during the next couple of months. So this is just a brief from me. Like I said, I like to answer any other questions that people have, and specific questions, I'm happy to take them, so that I can be a more fruitful discussion with everybody present.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. So, dear friends, you can raise your questions one by one. So we can start with questions. Please, sir.
கோகுல் சார் அன்மியூட் பண்ணிட்டு கேட்கலாம். கோகுல் சார், you can ask. கோகுல் சார் அன்மியூட் பண்ணிட்டு கேளுங்க. ஓகே
ஓகே நீங்க அன்மியூட் பண்ணாதான் நான் பண்ணாலும் வர மாட்டேங்குது.
பண்ணியாச்சு.
ஹாப்பி ஈவினிங் தருண்.
Good evening, sir. Good evening.
I am known to your father. I am Gokul, past president, Rotary Club of Tiruchirappalli Midtown.
Great, sir.
Some 20 years back, we called your father to teaching,
okay,
to talk
sir.
to in our club.
Okay, sir.
அந்த டைம் வந்து நீங்க புழல் ஜெயில வந்து பிரெட் பண்ணி அதை பிராண்ட் பண்ணி அப்பா வித்து கொடுக்கறதுக்காக இந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட் போயிட்டு இருந்துச்சு. இப்போ இருக்கா தருண் அது?
Yes, sir. Now it's still there in Pulal Jail. The name of the bakery is Freedom Bakery, sir. You'll still see it at the visitors gate entry along the highway. It's still there, sir. So that's still running. From time to time, we do interact with the government authorities for any sort of updates in machinery, products, things like that. But if not, right now, last I checked, that's a self-sustaining unit, sir. So they've been running it successfully, and it's going on its own, sir. So that's kudos to the team, sir.
Great. A few members of our club went to Pulal and the project பார்த்துட்டு ட்ரிச்சில் அது மாதிரி பண்ணலாம்னு ட்ரை பண்ணோம்.
Okay, sir.
அப்பா வந்து ஃபாதர் வந்து பிஷப்பர் இன்ஸ்டிடியூட் ஆஃப் மேனேஜ்மெண்ட்ல வந்து பேசிட்டு ஈவினிங் எங்க கிளப்லயும் பேசினாரு.
Okay, sir.
But somehow it didn't go well here.
Okay, sir.
But I spent one day with your father driving car.
Okay, sir.
And that's what I want to say.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your support, sir.
Thank you.
And we'll definitely work out something, sir. So
Thank you.
Great brand. Hotbreads is a great brand.
Thank
Your
you,
father
sir.
passionately built that brand. You keep growing that brand.
Definitely, sir. Definitely, sir.
Thank you,
sir.
thank you, Gokul sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Next, DGND Muthu Annachi, please, sir.
அண்ணாச்சி அன்மியூட் பண்ணிட்டு கேளுங்க. கேட்கலாம் அண்ணாச்சி.
Please unmute, sir. Please unmute, sir. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
தருண் வணக்கம்.
Sir, good evening, sir. How are you, sir?
நல்லா இருக்கிறேன். தருண், நீங்க முழுக்க ஆங்கிலத்துல படிச்சிருப்பீங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஆங்கிலத்திலேயே பேசுறீங்க. நாங்கெல்லாம் தமிழ்ல பேசினா இன்னும் கொண்டாடுவோம் உங்களை. அது ஒரு விஷயம். அதனால பதில் வந்து முழுக்க முழுக்க தமிழ்ல தான் இருக்கணும். சரியா?
No problem, sir. Done.
நல்லது. சரி, இப்போ குறிப்பா எந்தெந்த ஊர்ல உங்க நிறுவனம் செயல்பட்டு கொண்டிருக்கிறது?
Sir, right now, out of the total 16 countries that we operate in, sir, மொத்தம் வந்து only around 4 countries, 4 countryல தான் இப்போ வந்து பிசினஸ் பண்றோம் சார். மிச்ச கண்ட்ரில ஒன்னு லாக்டவுன்ல இருக்குது. கவர்மெண்ட் வந்து ஒன்னும் கிளியரன்ஸ் கொடுக்கல. So we are still working with the government authorities to see how we can open up those restaurants. நல்லா எல்லா இடத்துல வந்து முதல் ரெஸ்ட்ரிக்ஷன்ஸ் என்ன போடுறாங்கன்னா சார், சோஷியல் டிஸ்டன்சிங் கம்மியா கண்டிப்பா பண்ணணும்னு சொல்றாங்க சார். அதுல என்ன எப்படி பண்றாங்கன்னா, ரெஸ்டாரண்ட்ஸ்ல வந்து ஒரு 100 சீட் இருந்தா வந்து 30% சீட்டிங் கெப்பாசிட்டி தான் விடுறாங்க சார். So with that 30% capacity வச்சுட்டு பிசினஸ் பண்றது ரொம்ப டிஃபிகல்ட் சார். பிகாஸ் in a restaurant businessல பார்த்தா வந்து if your seating capacity is around higher than around 70%, break even level sales வரும் சார். So we are forced to sort of some restaurants we are forced to take calls. தொரக்கணுமா, மூடி வைக்கணுமா, மூடி வச்சா வந்து லேண்ட்லார்ட்லாம் ரெண்டல் கேட்கலாம். பிகாஸ் after the government has allowed the restaurants to open, sir, it is no longer on the force majeure clause now. You cannot it's very difficult for you to enforce, sir. Adukda, so we are slowly trading, but every day say around 2 to 3 more outlets across the globe are opening, sir. And we are hopeful that by say around mid June, sir, around close to around 40% of our units globally should be up and running, sir. But the situation is still grim. ஏன்னா வந்து once ஜூன் மிட்ல திறந்து வந்து ஒரு 3 இல்லாட்டி 6 மாசம் டைம் கொடுக்கணும் for the restaurants to really come up to a decent level of sales. So we are forecasting that by say around December, sir. So எப்போ வந்து நம்ம லாக்டவுன் லிஃப்ட் பண்றதுக்கு அப்புறம் ஒரு 6 இல்லாட்டி 8 மாசம் கழிச்சு தான் we will be able to achieve around 65 to 70% of pre-COVID sales, sir.
அப்போ இந்த கொரோனாவால ரொம்ப பாதிக்கப்பட்டது உங்க இண்டஸ்ட்ரின்னு சொல்லணும் இல்லையா?
Yes, sir, 100%, sir, because it's because see, sir, it is very difficult for us to practice social distancing. See, sir, for example, if you take our Sarvana Bhavan, some of the Sarvana Bhavans that we operate across the globe, sir, we have we maximize the seating capacity, sir. And anga vand table turn times la romba jastiya irukum, sir. So we'll turn one table minimum of 3 times in one lunch sitting, sir. And now with social distancing, it's very, very difficult for us to do that. So across the globe, and the most important, the biggest challenge we are going to face is a manpower, sir. Because a lot of people, அவங்க என்ன தோணுவாங்கன்னா சார், சரி திருப்பியும் ஏதோ ரெண்டாவது செகண்ட் இன்ஃபெக்ஷன் வேவ் வந்தா திருப்பி அவங்க லே ஆஃப் பண்ணுவாங்க. அதுக்கு வந்து the biggest challenge we are facing is manpower திருப்பி நம்ம இண்டஸ்ட்ரிக்கு வரது ரொம்ப பயப்படுறாங்க சார். So that's another big challenge our industry is across the globe, sir. I think that after along the lines of travel, tourism, hospitality, hotels and restaurants have definitely been hit really badly, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Tarun.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for the information.
Always, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, Tarun sir. I have one question.
One second, governor ஒரு question வச்சிருக்காங்க.
Yeah, please.
Governor, please.
சார், இந்த 4 கண்ட்ரில மட்டும் தான் ஆபரேட் பண்றீங்கன்னு சொன்னீங்க இல்லையா? அந்த 4 one is our own country, I believe.
Yes, sir.
மிச்சம் எங்க சார்? மிச்சம் 3 எங்க?
மிச்சம் வந்து ஆஸ்திரேலியாவும் நியூசிலாந்துல வந்து they've let us start our operations, sir. அப்புறம் துபாயில வந்து they've let us start our operations, sir. யூரோப்ல வந்து we are getting notifications that இன்னும் 2 வாரம் டைம் எடுக்கும். அமெரிக்கால வந்து we are still not allowed to operate for dine-in, sir. So they're also big hit. The biggest challenge that we saw is நம்ம businessல வந்து, as I mentioned before, sir, around 70 to 75% of sales was all dine-in, sir. So suddenly if you ask a business to shift its model to delivery and takeaway, it's a very challenging thing, sir. And especially in the current market scenario, mobilizing a team, shifting your products, getting your relevant packaging material, costing adala rombo, it was very difficult. And the same issue like how we are facing India la vande in the Swiggy, Zomato la, while they have definitely, provided us a whole new platform, sir, a big challenge we're having is their commissions as well, sir, because when you do delivery through them, the profit you get is very minimal, sir. It's almost, you're almost at a break-even level. So all these challenges have been hit, sir. But like I mentioned, sir, we're hoping that this 4 countries will go up to about 8 countries by mid-June, and maximum by first week of July, we're hopeful that all 16 countries we should be able to be operating, sir.
America will get an opening? Is it,
yes, sir. We're hopeful again with social distancing measures, sir. So America வந்து ஒரு 30-35% seating capacity தான் விடுவாங்க. Then a lot of those issues will have to be in place, sir. So we don't see around, it's very difficult for us to say that we'll achieve 100% of our usual business volumes for the next, say, 1 to 1.5 years, sir. It'll be really difficult, sir.
You have a branch in Canada?
Yes, sir. Canada as well, we have branches, sir. Canada also, I think we're opening up in another, say, around 10 to 15 days, again with social distancing measures. So, suppose they're around, I think it's a 150-seater restaurant. So, they're only opening with about 40 seats for now, sir.
So, you expect another 6 months, you will be able to stabilize your operations?
6 months, we'll be able to sort of achieve sort of a new break-even level, sir. And I'm saying a new break-even level because we as it is when we open up, we have to sort of alter and the business model we have to be able to sort of ensure that cash loss at least is not there, even when we're operating at, say 40% of usual business volume, sir. So all along kammiya vekkom, instead of as opposed to firing everybody, நம்ம shift system factory மாதிரி நம்ம shift system ஏத்துன்னு வரோம். So ஒரு ஆள் வந்து 30 நாள் வேலை பார்க்குற மாதிரி 15 நாள் தான் வேலை பார்க்குவாங்க. So again, like I said earlier, we are trying to sort of minimize the suffering for everybody, sir, as much as we can.
Okay, I have a personal question for you.
Sure, sir, please.
See, you have an inherited business strength from your family and other thing.
Yes, sir.
Right? What is it you believe your innate strength other than this?
Sorry, sir?
What is it you believe as your innate strength other than the inherited strength of your family?
Sir, that's a very valid question, sir, and I think that the most important thing that I bring to the table is I spent a lot of time doing finance. I spent a lot of time in finance, sir. So if you consider me
audible again.
I spent a lot of time in finance, sir. So I think that what I bring to the table most is a very strong financial background, sir, because I worked with a bank and then I worked with a private equity firm. So I think that that's the first thing, sir. The second thing I really like to think that I really bring in, and this thing is, I think that I like to bring in a sort of level of, see, sir, at the rate that my father was growing at, it was very tough to ensure that systems, processes, and procedures were being followed, because when you're growing at that pace, it's very, very difficult. So I think that as soon as I came in, the first thing I did is, I think we took a sort of backseat. Okay, how can we make these operations simpler? How can we make it more tech enabled? I think technology is another thing our companies have really taken advantage of in the past 2 years. We've spent a lot of money on implementing a lot of good and I want to say easy to use technology, sir. நான் ஒரு simple example நான் சொல்றேன், sir. நம்ம பேக்கரிஸ்லாம் வந்து we were dispatching bake product, cakes, இது அது அவங்க எல்லாமே வந்து ஒரு அந்த எல்லாமே dispatch வந்து ஒரு notebookல நோட் பண்ணினாங்க, sir. So as soon as we came in, going back and looking at records was becoming very challenging, sir. So as soon as we came in, what we decided is, we said, okay, we're simple technology platform போடுவோம், நம்ம பாப்போம். So we invested around ஒரு 12 to 15 லட்சம் இன்வெஸ்ட் பண்ணிட்டு we brought in around a complete POS enabled, point of sale system enabled computer system நம்ம ஏத்துன்னு வந்தோம், sir. But to our surprise, even after bringing that, our boys at the shop level and at the factory level were still only using those classmate notebooks to make the changes. So then we realized something, sir. It is very, very easy for me to come and put a car in front of everybody, sir. But unless you teach them how to drive the car, it's a very difficult challenge. So I think that that was the biggest challenge I had, sir. So driving change in an organization that has been used to having இதேதான் ஒரு in and out, இதேதான் ஒரு 10-15 வருஷம் பண்ணிட்டு அப்புறம் புது டெக்னிக்கலா கொண்டு வரதுக்கு, so enhancing and showing them that these techniques are better for them, it makes their jobs easier. That's a big challenge I face, sir.
Oh, Okay. Thank you.
You're most welcome, sir.
Thank you, Governor, and thank you, Dharan. And the question from Dinesh Babu, sir. Please, sir.
சார் வணக்கம்.
வணக்கம்
தினேஷ்
சார்.
பாபு.
சொல்லுங்க சார்.
சார் நானும் ரெஸ்டாரண்ட் ஃப்ரான்ச்சைஸ் எடுத்து பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன் நேட்டிவ்ல
Great, sir.
ஜூனியர் குப்பண்ணா.
Great, sir. Fantastic.
லாஸ்ட் மந்த் ஃபாதர் ஒரு ஹோட்டல் அசோசியேஷன் மீட்டிங்ல ஃபாதர் பேசுனதை பார்த்தேன். அன்னைக்கு தான் ஆக்சுவலா வந்து துபாய் ஓப்பனிங் ஒன் டே நேற்று தான் துபாய் வந்து அலோவ் பண்ணிருக்காங்க அப்படின்னு சொன்னாங்க. ஃபுட்பால் வந்து ரொம்ப கம்மியா இருக்கு, 10 to 15%. ஏதோ ரொம்ப ரொம்ப மினிமம் தான் சொல்லியிருந்தாங்க. இப்ப ஆக்சுவலா இப்ப நாங்க லோக்கல்ல வந்து இப்ப பிசினஸ் பண்ணும்போது லேபர்ஸ் வந்து வி கேன் கட்டைல். இப்ப என்ன பண்ணலாம்னா ஒரு 1 month கழிச்சு வாங்க, 2 months கழிச்சு வாங்க, சம்திங். ஹோட்டல் இண்டஸ்ட்ரி பத்தி உங்களுக்கு தெரியும். நம்ம எப்படினாலும் அவங்கள ஊருக்கு அனுப்பிச்சிடலாம். ஏதோ லாக்டவுனுக்கு முன்னாடி நாங்க நிறைய பேர் அனுப்பிச்சிட்டோம். இப்ப எங்களுக்கு வந்து மினிமம் ஸ்ட்ரென்த் வச்சு நம்ம டேக் அவே பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். சம்திங் வி கேன் மேனேஜ். நீங்க வந்து ஒரு ஆல்மோஸ்ட் 18 கண்ட்ரீஸ்ல பண்றீங்க. இப்ப லேபர்ஸ் எல்லாமே அங்கங்க அப்படியே தான் இருப்பாங்க. ஹவ் யூ ஆர் மேனேஜிங் தேர் சேலரி? எப்படி அதை வந்து நீங்க மேனேஜ் பண்றீங்க? அது வந்து பெரிய டாஸ்க். ஏன்னா ஹோட்டல்ல பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் லேபர் சேலரி வந்து ஒரு பெரிய பார்ட் ஆஃப் இது. அதான் எப்படி நீங்க அதை மேனேஜ் பண்றீங்க இப்ப at the time? அதான்
Sir, there are two key challenges in this, sir. The first challenge is, sir, one country la vandu one labor law irukku, sir. So it is very difficult for us to sort of it's not like it's very difficult for us to say sari neenga ella veetukku ponga nama or maasam kalichu nam koodrom. It's very difficult for us to say. So for example, if you take a country like USA, sir, and the USA la poi paatha, sir, they have their personal paycheck protection program in or PP program kondu varukkranga, sir. So that program actually, sir, it actually benefits an individual from being unemployed than rather being employed and not receiving salary, sir. So a lot of restaurant operators, including us in the USA, for our green card holders, we basically said it's better off we actually terminated their services so that they were able to get a good amount of sort of straight bank to bank transfer from the government in order to sustain themselves during the period of the lockdown, sir. That is one thing, sir. The second thing is, sir, and see, this isn't available in all countries, sir. So we have to really be careful about international labor laws, especially the fact because a lot nariya per vandu avanga visa la poikranga, work visa la poikranga. So in the event that we do sort of break the labor law there, then their work visa can be revoked. And getting visas for us, for our chefs to go abroad and do it is very challenging. So we have to be very careful with that. So fortunately, a lot of the businesses abroad had a good amount of reserves. So they are being able to sustain them. 100% salary kudukla when they were only giving around 60 to 75% of salary in some places. And the last most important thing is, sir, the good thing is, sir, senior level staff ku badla vande junior level waiter and steward level staff la avangala contract la edukkom, sir, in local markets. And a lot of those people are students, contract laborers, so they all work on an hourly basis, sir. So that has also helped us a lot mitigate our risk and minimize our cash flows. So these are three key things that we've been able to do internationally. But definitely, sir, like you mentioned, it's a humongous task because each individual country has its own labor laws. Avanga constitution badliya we have to follow, avanga laws badliya we have to follow. But what's been fortunate is in a lot of countries, sir, Europe la paatha, Canada la paatha, America la paatha, Australia paatha lana, there has been a lot of support from the government, sir. A lot of government support has really helped us see this tide through, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dinesh, sir. So I have one question, actually. One information and one question. And first of all, I would like to know that your father is from Udumalpet. My native was Udumalpet. So
okay, great, sir.
Proud of you. It is a great organization you are developing. Your father is developing.
Thank you, sir.
My question is, since you are a young blood, so what is your motivation key for our middle age group and senior people? See, we always used to have we always have a old thought of schools. So sometimes for the new thing, we have to adopt the new scenario, new things. So you are a young blood. So what is your suggestion and what is your motivational key for such for middle age people or senior people, please?
Sir, I think it's a very valid point, sir, and that is often the biggest. See, sir, just because Mr. Mahadevan and me are father and son does not mean that we don't treat each other like employer and employee. At the end of the day, I'm an employee of the company. Our சொல்றது வந்து நம்ம செய்யணும். Our சொல்றது நம்ம agree பண்ணனா, we have to basically give a very strong case as to why our process is better than the process is already there. And sir, now whatever vision I sir, I think the most important thing is, if the wheel is spinning fine, I think the most important thing is don't reinvent the wheel, sir. If the wheel is spinning fine, don't reinvent the wheel, because often what happens is, if you change this and the status quo and whatever is going on, at times it causes a lot of unrest at the employee level and at the consumer level as well, sir. So I'll tell you a simple example, sir. We basically started doing doing a lot of takeaway recently, sir. So, and the reason why we started doing a lot of takeaways, sir, a lot of senior people, a lot of people, grandfathers, grandmothers who are living alone, they felt that the hygiene and safety levels of delivery aggregators wasn't as great as they wanted it to be. ஏன்னா அவங்க வந்து பட் அவங்களும் சொல்ல முடியாது சார். ஏன்னா அவங்க வந்து 8 hours 10 hours அவங்க சென்னையில இந்த சூட்ல சுத்தி டெலிவர் பண்றாங்க. So it's not difficult, it's very difficult. So in order to provide a comfort to them, sir, what we did is we started employing our own delivery boys to go and deliver to them, to show them how safe we can be, how safe it is to order outside food and everything. Because the biggest challenge we faced is, sir, during the past couple of months, a lot of people were saying வெளியில சாப்பாடு ஆர்டர் பண்ணாதீங்க, ஏன்னா சான்ஸ் கொரோனா வாங்குறது சான்ஸ் இருக்குது, இது அது இருக்குது. So there's a lot of this thing, lot of challenges, sir. But going back to your question, sir, I think the most important thing is that, see, sir, it is never too late to learn anything, sir. I always believe in that. It's never too late to learn anything. And the best part is, sir, I think the biggest advantage everybody has is today, sir, everything is available at the fingertips of the internet and your phones and your iPads and your mobiles, sir. So I think that not necessarily you don't have to change your business model, sir. That is not needed at all. You simply need to adapt your business model, sir. Now, one example, sir. My mother buys oil from a local oil vendor, 2 streets away, sir. அவர் வந்து ஒரு சின்ன கடை தான் வச்சுக்கிறார் சார். அவர் வந்து ஒரு 8x10 கடை தான் வச்சுக்கிறார் சார். And he's been there for the longest time, sir. அவரே வந்து ஒரு சின்ன வந்து லாயல்ட்டி ப்ரோக்ராம்லாம் போட்டுக்கிறாங்க சார். So what he does is, sir, நீங்க வெரி சிம்பிள் சார். அவங்க நம்பர் இருக்குது, உங்க டெலிவரி லொகேஷன் இருக்குது. ஸோ அவர் என்ன சொன்னாங்கன்னா, சரி நீங்க 10 லிட்டர் வாங்கினீங்கன்னா இப்போ வந்து நான் 2 லிட்டர் ஆயில் நான் ஃப்ரீயா கொடுக்குறேன் அப்படிலாம் போயிட்டு ஹீஸ் இன்ட்ரடியூஸ்ட் an amazing loyalty program, sir. அவர் எதுவும் கம்ப்யூட்டர் சிஸ்டம் கிடையாது, எதுவும் ஃபேன்சி பேக் அண்ட் டெக் சாஃப்ட்வேர் அது எதுவுமே கிடையாது சார். அவரே ஒரு போன் வச்சுட்டு, அவரே ஒரு மேனுவல் புக் வச்சுட்டு, அவரே he's running. I would like to say, I called it, sir, the cheapest loyalty program India has probably ever seen, sir. It was really amazing. And sir, I went and asked him, sir, unga repeat customer evlo irukum sir or masathla. He didn't know the answer to that question. So I rephrased the question. Sir, or masathla adhe aal unga kadai evlo vaati vandu vaanguvanga sir. You won't believe it, sir. When I actually did the math, his repeat customer rate was along the lines of 85%, sir. 85% repeat customer rate is humongous and so difficult to achieve in so many other industries. So I think that adapting to the local needs, to your strength, is the most important thing. In our vande or computer potte or software la potte, it would have been a nightmare for him. Paname mudiyadu. Ana he used the same ideology and tailored it to his needs and tailored it to his sort of comfort level. So I think that is the most important thing, sir. And I think that you don't have to invest in a lot of expensive technology. You don't have to see, you don't have to go to a Microsoft, you don't have to go Google, you don't have to invest in all that cloud, all that you don't have to invest in, sir. You can just see what is the actual problem that the technology is solving, sir. What is the problem tech is solving? And the problem, can you solve it in a cheaper and more cost efficient way? I'm sure 100% you can, sir.
Thank you so much. It is really enthusiastic words for us, actually. The same like the Idem, we heard words few meetings back. The Idem Anachi also same story he explained us. Really, we are happy. Sir, any other questions? Selvakumar sir, please.
Yes, sir. Good evening, Tarun sir. Thank you for coming.
Sir, pleasure.
Sir, 2 questions, sir. ஆக்சுவலா ஒரு பிராண்ட் நீங்க ஒரே பிராண்ட் இல்லாம வேற வேற பிராண்ட்ஸ் வச்சிருக்கீங்க சார், நிறைய பிராண்ட்ஸ். இப்ப என்டேகேர்ல வந்து நான் வந்து கிட்டத்தட்ட எப்ப வந்தாலும் ஒரு ட்ரிப்பாவது அங்க வந்துருவேன். என்டேகேர்ல அதே மாதிரி தரமணி போனா ரைட்டர்ஸ் கஃபே போகாம வரமாட்டேன். பட் என்னன்னா உங்களோட பிராண்ட் அப்படிங்கறதே நான் ஒரு 2 டேஸ்க்கு முன்னாடி தான் தெரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டேன்.
ஓகே ஓகே ஓகே.
அது ஏன் சார் அந்த ஐடென்டிட்டி இல்லாம வேற வேற பிராண்ட்ஸ் போறதால உங்களோட அந்த ஒரு ஐடென்டிட்டில ஒரு லேக் இருக்கிற மாதிரி எனக்கு தோணுது. நான் தப்பா சொல்ல, பட் எனக்கு அது
100%.
இது ஒரு क्वेश्चन சார். இன்னொரு क्वेश्चन அப்புறம் கேக்குறேன் சார், சொல்லுங்க
சார். சார் இட் இஸ் வெரி சிம்பிள் சார். ஒரு பிராண்ட் வந்து ஒரு இந்த எக்கனாமிக்ஸ் அண்ட் பிசினஸ் வந்து டிஜின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க சார். டிஜினா டார்கெட் குரூப் சார். ஒரு பிராண்ட்க்கு வந்து ஒரு கஸ்டமர் பேஸ் இருக்கும் சார். இப்போ நீங்க ரைட்டர்ஸ் கஃபேல போய் பார்த்தா சார், ரைட்டர்ஸ் கஃபேல போய் மேக்ஸிமமா நம்ம யங் கிரவுட், டெக்கி கிரவுட், காலேஜ் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ், இல்லாட்டி ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ், ஸ்கூல் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் அதெல்லாம் நீங்க பாப்பீங்க சார். அதே மாதிரி நீங்க என்டர்கேர்ல போய் பார்த்தா இட் பி ஃபேமிலி ஓரியன்டட் கிரவுட், இட் வில் பி சீனியர் சிட்டிசன்ஸ், பீப்புள் லைக் தட் சார். ஸோ ஒரு பிராண்டுக்கு வந்து ஒரு டார்கெட் ஆடியன்ஸ் இருக்குது சார். நம்ம வந்து ஸோ டுடே ஐ ஆல்வேஸ் டோல் தம், நம்ம கூல் கிரீமெலானும் வந்து ஒரு பேரண்ட் கம்பெனி தான் சார், அது ஒரு பிராண்ட் கிடையாது சார். We always invest all our money in the brands, not in the parent company, because at the end of the day, sir, people come to Entercarelam for Entercarelam, not for Cool Creamelano. Of course, at the end, there is an overarching under Mr. Mahadevan's brand in Vadhu that has always been there, which has always given us a good amount of traction, sir. But we feel that it will be very difficult. Suppose in the Cool Creamelano brand vechi nama push pannona, it would be very difficult for us to target customers very easily, sir. So that is why all our brands, sir, have a unique target audience. They have their own target audience. They have a very unique customer base that is unique only to that particular brand, sir. So at times we have tried cross promotion, sir. Entercarelam Onam Sadhya போடும்போது நம்ம ரைட்டர்ஸ் கவேல போய் போஸ்ட்லாம் போட்டோம். நீங்க எல்லாம் ஓணம் சாத்யா வந்து ரைட் என்டர்கேரம்ல கொண்டாடலாம் அதெல்லாம் நம்ம சொன்னோம். பட் இட் டிடன்ட் ரியலி ஒர்க் வெல் ஃபார் அஸ் சார். ஏன்னா யங் டெக்கி கிரவுட் எல்லாம் அவங்க ஓணம் சாத்யா போய் என்டர்கேரலம் போய் சாப்பிட்டு இட் டசன்ட் ரியலி ஒர்க் ஃபார் தம் சார். மோர் தென் எனிதிங் சார், each brand has its own different bill value, sir. என்டர்கேரலம் வந்து ஒரு 2 பேர் போய் சாப்பிட்டா will come up around 1000 rupees. ரைட்டர்ஸ் கவேல அதே போய் 2 பேர் போய் சாப்பிட்டா will only come up to 350 rupees, sir. So this is the first reason why we don't really want each brand to come under one particular huge brand and push that brand like Cool Creamelano, sir. And the most important thing is, sir, the best part is brand identity, sir. Na chinna story na solren, sir. Today, sir, when it's not that every brand that has come out from our kitchens have really been a success, sir. There have been some brands that have not done well for us. So the sort of backlash effect that we feel from that when the brand is alone and the brand is a standalone brand is much lower than if we had an overarching brand and had a backlash effect. So as opposed to, for example, there's a brand which didn't really click for us called Eastern Veg, sir. And the Eastern Veg brand one, they didn't click well for us. So we decided, okay, fine, what is the next thing that we can do? And the best part about it is not a lot of people said, okay, fine, this backlash effect is because it's from that parent brand. So we were able to detach that brand identity and give each brand its own identity, sir. So I think that's the first, that's the second reason, sir. So I think these are the two prime reasons why we never pushed Cool Creamelano or Mahadevan group of restaurants or anything like that, sir. We wanted each brand to have its own identity and have its own brand image of its own.
Thank you, sir. And one more thing, முன்னாடி இந்த ஸ்டேட் பேங்க் ஸ்ட்ரீட் மவுண்ட் ரோட்ல வந்து உங்களோட பிரான்ச் இருந்தது.
எந்த பிரான்ச் சார்?
ஹாட் பிரெட்ஸ்.
எஸ் சார்.
அந்த பிரான்ச்லாம் பாத்தீங்கன்னா அப்பெல்லாம் அந்த நம்ம டிஷ் மட்டும் இல்லாம பக்கத்துல ஸ்ரீலங்கன் அந்த ரோல்ஸ் அந்த மாதிரி டிஷ் எல்லாம் வந்து போட்டாங்க. அது மாதிரி சிங்கப்பூர் பாட்டி அந்த மாதிரி நான் சொல்றது 1990s. பட் இப்போ வந்து நீங்க ரெகுலர் இந்தியன் டிஷ்கே வந்துட்டீங்க. கொஞ்சம் அந்த இன்டர்நேஷனல் டிஷ் எல்லாம் இருந்தா நல்லா இருக்கும்னு என்னோட ஃபீலிங்.
Okay, right, sir. You hit the nail on its head, sir. So what we felt is, sir, over the time, sir, with hot breads especially, because we had more than around 30 outlets spread across this thing. Initially what we saw is, sir, we had each outlet would have its own menu, sir. Adhe in the bun vandu and outlet la kadaikum, in the bun vandu in the outlet la kadaikum. But what we really felt was the cost levels were not really working in our favor, sir. Because in the bakery business, economy of scale romba mukkiyam, sir. So then what we did is we picked the most top selling products across all the outlets and then sort of finalized it and said, okay, fine, boss, we will sell all these things and we will sell all these products across all the bakeries.
Okay, thank you.
We did face some customer backlash, sir. There were a lot of people like you coming and saying, அந்த fish bun இல்ல அந்த custard bun ஏத்துட்டீங்க இதெல்லாம் கேள்வி. So then what we started doing now,
நான் கேட்டது அந்த fish bun தான் கேட்டேன் நானும்.
Okay sir. So what we started doing now is, sir, we started introducing dish of the month, sir. So you know what we start doing is, you know, puff of the month, bun of the month, things like that we started doing. And while we were going to roll that out in the month of April, unfortunately we decided to roll that back and said, okay, let's roll it out once, you know, things settle down. So hopefully next time you're at a Hot Breath outlet, you'll see at least one, if not two items that you really saw in the 1990s, sir.
Okay, thank you, Tarun sir.
Pleasure, sir.
Thank you so much. Our DGND Muthannaji again have one question, please.
Please, sir. சொல்லுங்க சார்.
நான் பேசணுமா?
பேசுங்க.
Yes sir, please sir.
அதாவது இன்றைக்கு ஆல் இந்தியா லெவல்ல எந்த ஊருக்கு போனாலும்,
எஸ் சார்,
குறிப்பா நார்த் இந்தியால நம்ம மசாலா தோசை எல்லாருக்கும் ரொம்ப பிடிக்குது.
எஸ் சார்.
கரெக்டா?
கரெக்ட் சார்.
இது இன்டர்நேஷனல் லெவல்ல மேபி யுஎஸ் எடுத்துட்டீங்கன்னா இந்தியன் ஃபுட் அப்படின்னா இந்த பிரியாணி தான் ரொம்ப பிரபலம். கரெக்டா?
கரெக்ட் சார்.
உங்க அப்சர்வேஷன் என்ன, உங்க கமெண்ட் என்ன?
Sir, I think that the most important thing for that is, sir, a lot of people, when they look at biryani, they associate it only to India, sir. They associate as a pan-India dish, sir. And if you actually look at it, sir, during the period of the lockdown, sir, in every minute in India, sir, minimum of around 100 biryanis were sold as takeaway every minute in India from April 1st till May 15th, sir. This is a study that the online aggregators have given, sir. So I think it is the same popularity that biryani has in India, sir, that has sort of emigrated. வெளிநாட்டுல போய் சொல்லி டே பிரியாணி தான் மிஸ் பண்றோம். So that's why biryani has become very, very popular, sir. But personally, sir, if you ask me, I still feel that I've traveled extensively, and I still feel biryani na vandu Chennai, India, I mean, especially South Indian biryani தான் நான் சாப்பிட முடியும். I can never go to New York or never go to London or ever like that have a biryani. ஆனா நம்ம மசாலா தோசை, நம்ம சாம்பார், அதெல்லாம் fortunately there has been a level of consistency that has been able to be delivered by multiple brands across multiple countries that has been able to do. So the prime reason I think is, sir, biryani has been marketed across India as an Indian dish. So the same reason it's emigrated across the country, across the globe, sorry. I think that biryani is very, very popular outside India. Another thing that's very popular outside India, sir, is, in fact, in London, sir, their national dish is chicken tikka masala, sir. So curries have also been very popular outside India, and so much so that chicken tikka masala is actually the national dish of the United Kingdom, sir.
Thank you, Tarun.
Good evening, Arun. This is Prabhu Kumar here. I've got
Good evening,
a question.
Sir. Yeah. Sure, sir.
In fact, I am a regular visitor of your Writers Cafe in Peters Road, Chennai.
Great, sir. Great, sir.
Yeah, and my question is that, you come from a business family, you've studied abroad. Maybe you want to do something out of the box. You would like to, you must be having an assignment in mind. Probably, would you like to share something, what you want to do? Something which is different from what family is doing right now?
Sir, if I'll be honest with you, I actually wanted to become a pilot, sir. Being a pilot was actually one of my big dreams. And I said, okay, fine. At one time, if not now, sometime down the line, I'd love to become a pilot. But if you actually look at it, apart from the family business aside, eventually, when we have sort of, when we have enough of cash reserves and things like that, and enough of capital to allocate, the end goal I've always wanted to start an investment company of my own, sir. Because like I said earlier, I do come from a finance background, so I've spent a lot of time on markets. I've spent a lot of time on looking at companies. In fact, my side thing, I still do day-to-day trading and investing in the stock market and mutual funds and all of that in India and in some other countries as well. Pilot would definitely be the number one, and number two, probably if the pilot doesn't work, would be start an investment house of my own and give growth capital, sir. Growth capital is what I'm looking at. So identify good enabled and really sharp and go-to-market entrepreneurs and really give them the growth capital they need. Because I think India is growing at a very fast pace, and I think that growth capital in India today is a very important commodity that should be offered, sir.
All the best, Tarun.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. The question from Sendil Ooty. Sendil sir, please. Sendil from Ooty. Rotarian Sendil.
Sendil sir, unmute பண்ணிட்டு கேளுங்க.
Hello.
Please unmute.
Is it audible?
Yeah, it's
Now is it audible? Yeah. Sorry for not showing my face because there is a power shutdown here. So Coimbatore is receiving good rains. My question is, if you are talking about branding and customers,
Yes, sir.
which do you give first preference to?
The customer, sir. The customer, sir. In this industry, the customer is always the king, sir. Whenever we are coming up with a new brand, sir, we always build the brand around the customer, sir. In fact, what an exercise we always do is, sir, before we even come up with a brand name, if we have a sort of brand prospect that we want to எந்த இண்டஸ்ட்ரியில போய் பார்க்கணும்னா ஒரு ஐடியல் கஸ்டமர் அவர் பேர் வந்து ராஜேஷோட ஏஜ் வந்து ஹிஸ் 32. அந்த 32-year-old ராஜேஷ்க்கு வந்து ரெண்டு பசங்க இருக்காங்க. ராஜேஷ் வந்து ஒரு 2 BHK flat அண்ணாநகர்ல வாங்கிட்டு இருக்காங்க. So we build this customer profile, and the customer profiling and customer identification is very important, sir. So for us, it's always been building the brand around the customer, sir. And I think that the most important thing is what we've been able to do successfully is, especially with a brand like Writers, is, sir, we've been able to successfully build a brand around the customer and then start adding different customers to the brand. So sort of offer different offerings to the brand. So for example, today, Writers Cafe, you get baked products, you get your pastas, you get your pizzas, all of that. And at the same time, we're able to offer a variety of products to a lot of different customers. So while still sir, around 60 to 70% of my customers will probably come from one particular profile. The fact that a brand can have more than one particular customer profile is a big thing. And I think that that's something that we're really proud of. And that's something that's really helped us. So definitely, if you ask me, sir, customer is king, and always build the brand around the customer, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Next question from PDG Raghavan, sir, please, sir.
No, not PDG Raghavan.
Oh.
PDG Arul, sir.
PDG Arul, sir, from 2981. Arul, sir.
Sir, நீங்க கேட்கலாம்.
Please unmute and.
Arul, sir. அருள் சார் நீங்க கேட்கலாம். ஹலோ ஹலோ அன்மியூட் பண்ண அவர் அன்மியூட் பண்ண
பேக்ரவுண்ட் வந்துட்டே இருக்கு.
ஓகே நீங்க அருள் சார் நீங்க அன்மியூட் பண்ணிட்டு கேளுங்க சார். Okay. I would like to recognize the presence of Rotarian PDG Raghavan from 3000 and Rotarian PDG Arul from 2981.
Another question from Galaxy Note 9.
Galaxy. Yeah, one question from Galaxy 9. I couldn't see the picture and the name also.
அவர்தா அருள் சார், அவரை கொஞ்சம் அன்மியூட் பண்ணுங்க.
Okay. Sorry.
அருள் சார் கேட்கலாம்.
Yes.
Yeah.
சார் நீங்க கேட்கலாம்.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Sir, this is a question to Tarun.
Yes, sir.
See, you have opened many branches across various countries.
Yes, sir.
There is a lot of different food habits and interest in food. Hello.
I didn't get you, sir.
There is a different variety of food habits across the country.
Yes, sir.
What is the factor you decide to choose the location to start a new branch?
It's very simple, sir. We first have to see whether, so if it depends on two things, sir, whether we are starting a new brand or we are carrying one of our existing brands to a new location, sir. If you are starting a new brand, sir, then we first look at what sort of customers are in the market, sir. and then we see whether we have a product and a brand in our portfolio that can really cater to that market, sir. If not, we see, can we create a product can we create a market for a particular product given the customers in that profile, sir. So for example, sir, if you look at a brand like say Writers Cafe, sir. Writers Cafe has been doing really well for us. It's been a brand that we've been growing at a very fast pace over the past couple of years. The first city we took it outside of Chennai was Bangalore, sir. Why? Because we thought that, okay, fine, Writers Cafe's prime target group, target audience is young techies, young students, college students, things like that. So we took it to a place called Kamnahalli in Kalyan Nagar in Bangalore. Why? Because in that particular area, sir, there were close to around 30 different colleges. There were around 2-3 IT parks within around a 2-kilometer radius. So we felt that, you know, the brand had a good addressable target audience. So that is the first thing that we look at, sir. The second thing we look at in location is, sir, especially when we're going to new places, irrespective of, you know, whether that location is, you know, has only our target audience, we also like to create a brand in that particular city, sir. So when the first location we open in a new city, we always prefer to go with a location that has a very, very high visibility to most of the city. So we look at something called traffic, sir. Very simple concept, traffic, right? So now we look at how much traffic passes through that city and to which parts of the city they are going through. So for example, if I was going to give an example like that, referring to sort of a city like Chennai, I'd probably look at a road like Nungambakam High Road. I'd probably look at a road like Mount Road, where you've got a significant amount of traffic, city traffic, traveling through that road day in, day out, so that we will be able to generate a simple thing called brand recall. You know, once you build brand recall in a particular city, it's very easy for you to scale that brand, sir.
Thank you.
Pleasure, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much. I think, is it okay, sir? Still, Governor have, I think, again one question. Please, sir.
Hello.
Yes, Governor.
Yeah. Sir, இவ்வளவு நேரம் கேட்ட கேள்விகளையும் உங்க இண்டஸ்ட்ரியை பத்தி நான் தெரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டதுல உங்களுக்கு வந்து நிறைய இன்புட்ஸ் அண்ட் R&D இஸ் வெரி எசென்ஷியல்.
Yes, sir.
நீங்க how do you get this R&D and how do you, for example, ஒரு புது பிராண்டை வந்து கொண்டு வரணும் அப்படின்னா what is the driving force? நீங்க கொஞ்சம் முன்னாடி சொன்னீங்க customer is the driving force. But customer alone cannot be a driving force all the times, right? So உங்களுடைய இந்த R&D வந்து உங்களுடைய எம்ப்ளாயிஸ் வந்து எத்தனை % வச்சிருக்கீங்க இல்ல you are going for outsourcing?
You mean in our own R&D team, sir?
You employ on a very difficult data plane, right?
Okay, sir. Correct, sir.
So how do you go about it?
So, sir, the first thing is, sir, what we do is in our company we have something called an innovation team, sir. The innovation team, and the innovation team comes certain criteria, certain rules. Wow. Innovation team la vande one member cannot be a part of the innovation team for a period longer than 6 months. Sir. So the innovation team is constantly changing every 6 months. And the innovation team la and the 6 மாசத்துல வந்து, sir, they have to generate a minimum of 3 feasible business ideas, sir. Those business ideas, now we've not defined business ideas, sir. And the business idea can be anything from the way we sell water, the way we package our takeaways, the way we brand ourselves on packaging material, anything like that, sir. The only key criteria we have is they have to come up with any new business idea across any of our brands. They can pick any brand that they want and come up with a business idea, sir. And the best part about it is it is open to everybody in the company, sir. So right from a guy who is in the utility level to a top level management person can be a part of the innovation team, sir. So from each department we pick around one person, and that person is deputed to the innovation team. They meet on a bi-weekly basis, discuss, and then present their findings to the top management on a monthly basis, sir. So to see if they have viable things, sir. So that is the first thing that drives R&D in our company, sir. Because it is very difficult for me sitting in a corporate office to see what our customers are thinking, sir. It is them who are really at the floor and the shop level who really understand what is driving customers, what is pushing customers, what customers want, what customers don't want. So all of that, sir. The second thing, sir, what you talked about, you know, not in an addressable audience for a brand. We also see whether, like I mentioned, sir, whether we can create a market for a particular brand, sir. So, you know, if we take what we've done with most of our brands now is, sir, we feel that a lot of people, sir, want to give back to community. Charitable work they want to do some good social causes. So what we started doing, sir, is we started tying up with a lot of NGOs, and we started seeing whether we can provide self-sustaining business ideas for those NGOs, sir. Those NGOs will have manpower, they may have inmates. So we see whether we can provide employment opportunities to those inmates. And by doing that, sir, everybody who comes to our restaurants and cafes and bakeries can do something called purchasing for a purpose, sir. So our purpose, so we don't like to say call ourselves a non-profit, sir. We are profit with a purpose, sir. And the purpose is empowering lives across all walks of life, sir. So in fact, our company mission statement is to provide to bridge gaps in society through innovative and sustainable food concepts, sir. So this is the key thing that we've done, and this has really helped us, generate a good amount of brands, good sustainable brands in our portfolio that have really clicked well with the customers, sir.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Really, it's a wonderful session, because since you quite of your speech very less, only 15 minutes, and you start with question answer session. Really, it is useful. Other than listening a long time, your thing and question answer is very useful to us. Really, we are happy, and a lot of inputs you have given. And now over to Selvakumar, sir. Please let you announce the next meeting, please.
Good evening, friends. We are having our next meeting on Saturday. அன்னைக்கு நமக்கு வந்து பாலச்சந்தர் ஆர், he is the founder and CEO of Vasap Laundry. பிசினஸ் டிரான்ஸ்ஃபர்மேஷன் பத்தி ஒரு டாபிக் ஒன்று அவர் எடுத்திருக்காரு. அது பத்தி அவருடைய டாபிக் இருக்கும். அதுக்கு அடுத்தது வந்து நெக்ஸ்ட் டியூஸ்டே we are having a meeting with economist Anand Srinivasan. I think you all know Anand Srinivasan is நிறைய டிபேட்ஸ் எல்லாம் டிவில எல்லாம் வர்றாங்க. அவருடைய இது வந்து பிசினஸ்மேன் பிஹேவியர் ஆஃப்டர் கொரோனா. Thank you, friends.
Thank you very much, sir. I think that's all for today, and we can go for vote of thanks. Sir, Rotarian S. Prabhakar, sir, please, sir.
Happy evening to all.
Yeah.
Happy evening to all. Tarun, at 23, you truly inspire us as a new generation young entrepreneur. Coming from a successful business family, your fast-paced business brief and effective reply and Q&A says it all. Our wishes to all your future endeavor.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
We really enjoyed the time that we spent with you. We take this opportunity to thank our beloved PDGs, DGs, and senior Rotarians who made this evening. Who made it this evening. Also, we would like to thank all our guests who are present this evening for this session. Last but not the least, we would like to thank all our Rotobus organizers for making this 11th meeting yet again very special. Thank you all once again.
Thank you,
sir.
Thank you, bro. Unmute,
sir, please unmute all.
We can give a clap.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you,
Tarun, sir. Thank you,
sir.
Thank you for the wonderful interaction. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.